President Lorelei.
Thank you. Good evening, and congratulations, class of 2009. Our hard work has successfully brought us here tonight. For our class, hard work can be defined as getting up in the morning and managing to get our homework done in time, coming early for meetings or practices, and staying late to make sure our grades are where we want them. Another congratulations to the parents, teachers, mentors, and relatives here tonight. You have not only survived sitting in this sauna to experience your graduate's commencement, but you have been the reason we get up in the morning, or the reason we are too tired to get up. You are the reason we proudly work every day in this school. First, I'd like to thank my friends. You know who you are, and if you don't, I'll help you. You are the ones who have seen me cry and knew what to say to make it stop. I've seen each of you cry and knew exactly which inside joke would make it stop. You have always been there when I need a ride and understand the unthinkable that is not having a license. I am eternally grateful for everything you all have done for me. Next, I'd like to thank my educators. You are considered my friends, especially in this school. You somehow comprehend my humor, even when you need to be reminded what I say is indeed a joke. Each and every one of you has helped shape me into what I am tonight, and I hope you are proud of the end product. Last, I'd like to thank my family. The Schultzes aren't generally known as quiet people, but at least we're known as something. I'd like to thank my older brother Noah for teaching me how to make and take a joke while quite possibly annoying everyone in the room.
That's right.
Perfect example. I'd like to thank my older sister Leah for teaching me to control the frustrations that come frequently with growing up. And I'd like to thank my parents, Lloyd and Donna, for teaching me to grow into a successful young woman with a sense of humor and appreciation for those around me. Everyone has gotten or heard of the forwarded email with the subject line, "You know you're from Wisconsin if," or "You know you're a parent when," and the classic, "You know you're a redneck if." And you proceed to open that email and laugh at almost every line because it's true. Well, tonight I'm going to start a new one, presenting an original 12 of "You know you graduated from Johns Creek High School if." Let's start with a simple one. You know you graduated from Johnson Creek if when you hear the jingling of keys in the hallway, you automatically think of anything you possibly could get in trouble for because you know Mr. Speaker is coming. You know you graduated from Johns Creek High School if you know which door in the lobby is unlocked. You know you graduated from Johns Creek High School if you understand what the upper lot and the lower lot is. You know you graduated from Johns Creek High School if you can remember which bathroom sink actually has hot water and whether or not to turn it to the indicated red section to get hot water. Before I started writing the speech, Mr. Johnson warned me that this could possibly be too negative of a speech. I reminded him that my humor usually deals with negative aspects, but to make him happy, I will include both him and the positive things of Johns Creek High School. You know you went to Johns Creek High School if you know what a real superfan is. You also know you went to Crick because when Mr. Johnson glares at the superfans for picking on one player of the opposing team, even you resituate yourself and hope Mr. Johnson didn't hear what you were saying. You know you graduated from Johns Creek High School if you understand how important homecoming is to these high schoolers, especially this year. Let's not forget the wonderfully executed fire drills and drama created around the new spirit stick. You know you graduated from Johns Creek High School if you need to sharpen your pencil and automatically walk to the room with the newest and sharpest pencil sharpener, which is most appropriate for our hallway rovers. You know you went to Johns Creek High School if someone says they have to use the bathroom and go to the junior high, you know what they're doing. You know you went to Johns Creek High School if you hear people from other schools complain about the amount of staircases and think to yourself, it's not that bad. You know you went to Johnson Creek if you know what DOL stands for. You also know the repetitive words of period, draw a line under it, next date, from Mr. Green. You know you graduated from Johnson Creek High School when Mrs. Duffel comes on the PA and says, detention will be held in room 203, and you have no idea which room that is. You know you graduated from Johnson Creek High School if you know which bleachers, the pep band, the booster club, and opposing teams sit on for each sport. If there is one thing you can gather from all of these one-liners, it is that Johnson Creek is very small, but this teaches us to work with what we're given. As class president for the past 4 years, I am sad to admit the class of 2009 had never won many of the games during homecoming, and definitely never won homecoming itself. But this year, after inventing a new spirit stick, we worked to both keep it in our clutches and show that our class could accomplish something together. We won homecoming and the Spirit Cup this year. So congratulations, class of 2009, for leaving with a bang. Thank you.
At this time, we would like to share a PowerPoint presentation of the class